in my way!
Hello, my lovely child of the internet. It is I, your lovely game player and commentator, Multi126789, and also as Multi-Man. But yes, welcome back, my lovely childs. Have you missed me? I know I was planning on doing a lot more Mario Maker 2 content last year before some things came up that was very unexpected and I was not prepared for, but we are back. I'm doing it, we're back, we're live, well, somewhat live. I'm doing this in post-commentary, but we're going to be doing some stuff thanks to version 3 of Mario Maker 2. Basically, this is the last update for the game that's is already out now, but, you know, it's kind of awkward because, you know, we kind of went through most of the game's life cycle being like, oh man, I can't wait for them to add all these new cool things, and then they just do it at this previous month during quarantine and being like, oh, I guess we're done now. Which is, I guess, kind of fair, but also it's like, man, they really could have rolled it out a little bit faster at a time, a little bit more at a time, you know how it is. But that being said, we're gonna still enjoy the game. Again, I am still looking forward to doing your guys' worlds. When I was checking around, I don't think there's a concrete way to actually send people your entire worlds. I don't think. And I'm not sure if they show up on some people's main profiles. But anyways, welcome to Ralph's Games. We're gonna be playing his world for this part of Mario Maker. So, let's get into it. I'm hoping that I remember most of the stuff that happens in these videos, because, once again, I'm not doing this live commentary, I'm doing this post-commentary, because I wanted to make sure I could get these videos out of the reasonable fashion. I remember Ralph's Games world being a lot of, what I would call Nintendo-friendly levels. Like, you would probably see this in the Nintendo level with a little bit more pizzazz, but you could tell that it takes a lot of inspiration and fun gimmicks from an actual Nintendo level, right? It's not super overly challenging, but it was a nice refresher on how to play Mario Maker for somebody who really doesn't go out of his way too often to play Mario Maker because, essential worker, quote unquote. Also, I like this thing that they did with that. That was really good. I really like that. The bomb into the bullet bill blaster was really good. I will concede. But also, I guess most of you who still play Mario Maker 2 are probably still making levels, especially now that World Maker is out, and you can upload a single world, like a single full game experience onto the actual platform. Me, I was looking at some of my old levels and seeing where I could put some, and if I wanted to build the world out of them, but I'm probably going to mess around with some of the tools and gimmicks at some point in the future, and then make a completely 100% new, fresh thing to do, but for now, we're going to continue playing on. I believe is this the one that, Trampoline, yeah, this one. Oh, yes. So, Trampoline Valley. This one has trampoline gimmick, which is fun and fine. There are a few points of contention that I had when I was playing it and recording it. And I was like, oh. Is that sometimes the trampolines can be a little bit inconsistent on how high it sends you. And that if you do, and also if you do the air spin, as you saw there, it can kind of stuff out your jumps, which I was like, oh. Well, that's kind of awkward, so I just gotta hope that the trampoline bounces me in the correct way so I can actually do it correctly. And if not, well, then that's my bacon, I suppose. Oh, also, I die here because, you know, I wasn't expecting an enemy to be bouncing on the trampoline, so... That being said, then I was like, oh, I guess we're doing this again. Let's see if I can't get this part down so I don't have to worry about it. And, as you see, trampolines are still kind of finicky. And then I realized, oh yeah, just hold the button, silly. If you hold the button, it just automatically jumps to where you need to be. And now that I know that there's an enemy, I'm like, cool, I guess I'm going over. And of course, it was right next to a checkpoint. Oh, like all great Mario Maker levels. You die right next to the checkpoint and you're like, damn, really? I had to do the wall slide because I was not sure how he was gonna approach this. Especially because, you know, oh. Also, yeah, that nicked me because apparently having a large hitbox allows you to get hit by the smallest spike. Also, I really don't think I found out if there was any pits in these levels, but I wasn't about to take that chance because, you know what? I was just trying to have fun in Mario Maker without dying too much or too often. But to be honest, I really am excited for another Mario game. Also, that was a fake out pipe, so you know. Huh. I'm glad I realized that I shouldn't have went down that red one because I didn't. I was like, I could go back and check, but nah, we outie. But that being said, there's only one more level before the boss because he only put 3 in his world for some reason, and then we're gonna head out. But before then, I decided to do one of the mini games, which is catch, which it seems really easy for some reason because for me, I'm like. It never seems too difficult to catch all of the baseballs because you just jump at the right time for like around a millisecond after they do it, you always can catch it. So EV5 up for me, cool. Also, he gives us 30 lives even though he only has one world that he made, but you know. It's not here nor there. I like the music, so I can't complain too much. And going on to the second to last level, we're going in. I forget what this last level was. Frozen Wood. Wait, is this that one? Oh yeah, it's just a really calming level. I do like the entrance where it does a contraption to bring down a shell so you can play. But basically this is just literally walking the stage. That being said though, it is nice and calming and relaxing, and I really did enjoy it. I mean, but there's not really much substance here. And you can tell that he's like, yeah, I just made a nice calming level. Nothing really too cool about it. I definitely would, I mean, probably doing speedrun stuff for this would be probably a little bit fun to see how you could use your movement options to go faster, like how I just did a wall bounce to get immediate max speed after jumping off, so. No excuse there for why I ran into the Koopa, I just kinda did. Because I was like, if you crouch, doesn't that mean that you get invincibility? Wouldn't that be... That'd be a cool game mechanic, right? But that's not the case. I gave it a like for some reason, and then we go on to the boss level. And then, that's the end of the video, really. I just kind of wanted to make a video showing, hey, I am making this content, and if you want to share more with me, please do. I really would like to play your guys' levels again. I really regret not being able to do any of them last year. At all. Like, it really stinks. Like... Mega doo-doo, you know, stinky levels of nonsense. But this is his last level, and it's the big tree climb. Now, me being a smart individual thinks, yeah, let's go climb around, because then I don't have to play the level. And unfortunately for me, I'm like, oh, cool, he blocked it off, so I guess I'm not doing that. And then I failed to make it in here by just climbing, and instead I tried to be cool and jump, so that's cool. Getting a mushroom, and then here comes, climbing up the stage, where you can't see where enemies are above you, which is kind of like, eh. For the final level, I was like, to be honest, I mean, it's more exciting than the last level, but also, due to the fact that you can't actually see where enemies are coming, it kind of is a little bit of a hazardous stage. It's not bad. I mean, it's designed very nice, and it looks visually pleasing, like, how you would do in, like, a Kirby game, but, you know, that being said, I'm yawning right now because I remember that I was just like, this is just jumping up, really? And that's about it. You do a few little bit of these swings, but mostly you're hoping that you don't randomly jump into one of these multi-moles that are randomly in a tree instead of in the ground. I mean, it would have made more sense for, like, jumping wigglers, maybe, but, you know, whatever. Schmojo. Being a critic is all that we're good at as YouTubers and not actually giving good compliments. But I do like that they made that look like a ladder, which is cool. I was like, yeet. Oh, and this is my first time using the P-balloon in this game, and I'm like, oh wow, this is really awkward. You have to press it once, or you can hold it to just keep going, and I'm just like, oh, this is awkward. And of course there's the 50 coin at the top, but I'm like, ugh, I don't like this mechanic. This mechanic seems very infuriating as an ability that you can get. But I'm like, that may be an idea that I do for one of my little levels later, but, you know, just for right now, I'm just like, man, I'm not feeling this P-balloon situation. But with that, we get out with, inflation, and, yeah, that's about it. But yeah, guys, that's basically gonna be it for this Mario Maker video. Once again, in any of my Mario Maker videos, you can leave your levels down in the comments, and I will hopefully be able to record them and play them for you on my channel. But until then, I have been Multi126789, and I'll catch you lovely chows on the internet next time. So, ciao until then, my lovely chows.